Back at it, guys. So we're gonna be heading out to this one spot that kind of, I've been thinking about it, kind of intrigued me in a way. But we'll get out there. I'll show you what's going on. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. It's pretty warm here. I would say it's probably 90, 95. We'll see. But the spot I'm gonna be in, I should be able to have a little bit of shade right there. It's kind of a north facing area. Hopefully me and the perra, we don't burn up and we're able to last out there. So we'll be out there pretty soon. So I'll see you here in a minute. Well, me and the perra made it, and I'm standing over here in the shade wearing a black shirt because it is hotter than a goddamn suntan titty in a brass bra. But today we're gonna do a little something. I saw this little thing. I saw where somebody had dug out of the mountain. And it got me kind of wondering, why would they go dig there? Maybe I ought to take the gold monster to it, just go over that little cliff face and see if I can get any targets. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Here's that cliff face that somebody came in and did a whole bunch of digging in. I'm hoping my lucky shungite stone that John and Karen got me, appreciate it, guys. Wondering if it'll draw me closer to the big gold today. So we'll see. Let me get to work, guys. Kind of show you what I got going on up here. So as you can see here, looks like limestone to me. There is a caliche layer underneath it in here, then another big chunk of limestone there. Then you see all these other kind of gravels in a way kind of just thrown up over in this section. But this zone right here, you can see it right here, that contact zone where it meets this limestone. All of this is like a very heavily cemented gravel layer. Let me get up here a little closer. So all of this stuff actually got washed in here. That's why it's just all different kinds of rocks here and rocks there. So this stuff here may be worth, there could be some gold trapped deep inside this cemented gravels. We will see if we get any targets on it at all. Seeing this particular wash here up the way and around the corner. Well, this is all a New Mexico gold district. But a lot of gold back in the day came down through this wash. Over the years, of course, the gold's gonna fall out the mountain, then it's gonna run down this way. Well, if you look at these mountains, and you can't see the other one over here, but if you picture these mountains 100,000 years ago or whatever it was, these mountains were probably twice the height. But through erosion, now they're the size they are. So where we're standing now, and all of this washed out gravel that washed down here at one point or another, got stuck in this little pocket area, sat here for millions of years and got hard as a rock, there's a good possibility there is some gold in here. So we'll see about that. But let me get the detector. We will go through all of this with a fine-tooth comb, see if we can find any kind of targets in here. We got something here. Something real faint. Do not know what the heck it is. This is in some decomposing bedrock in here. So we'll get to digging on this, see what we find. Well, it's going back and forth from precious metals to metal. These gold monsters are infamous for picking up hot rocks, so who knows if it's a hot rock. But if I really had to guess, this kind of being like a cliff bank, people like to shoot into stuff like this. So we'll see if we pull some lead out of here. Been trying to chip away at this one, but boy, this one is a booger. And whatever it is so darn small that I keep getting the target, then I lose it. I need to chip away at all this stuff in here. I might have to go get my little roto hammer. And even when I do put a scoop in here, and if it shows nothing like that, I'm still gonna just let a little bit out, try it again, shake it around, let a little bit out, try it again. I'm really kind of trying to sift through this stuff, and I don't want to miss anything here. This target here is shaping up to be quite challenging. I'll be back when I get this puppy all dug out. Off to the truck. Done trying to pick in that little tiny thing. It just ain't working out. We'll go get the hammer drill. We got the perro over here. She's the old supervisor today. All right, done playing around with it. Let's get it back up there and get this show on the road. Hey, what? This thing is driving me nuts, man. It keeps coming and going and hiding out for me. This has got to be gold. I mean, it can't be lead. That just screams out at the bat. Let me keep picking at this stupid thing and see what I can do. Finally got to the bottom of this one, guys. I have been working on this hole for at least 45 minutes. Here's all the stuff I detected. I went through it very methodically, very slowly, but ended up finding that piece of lead. Boo! But no big deal. I'm going to keep on it. We're going to keep metal detecting all this stuff. I don't have much more time, so I'll go through all these little fissure cracks and things of that nature, maybe underneath here. But one thing I did find down here is a very interesting layer right here. Very black, very red, very dark. This stuff looks really good. I may even grab this stuff here and just take it home. The metal detector has been really hitting on a lot of things in here. And so I'm wondering, I think the smart thing to do here is take a sample. But I'm going to get back over there to that spot. I'm going to keep on. I'll blow through this stuff and get through all these fissure cracks, see if I can find something. And then I'm going to get over here to that piece and kind of hit that a little harder than I am everything else. One guy asked me one time, he says, well, how does this gold monster, you know, does it beam? This is a 5-inch, oh, the bugs. This is a 5-inch coil. And does this beam out magnetism straight out, you know, and how far does it go? Does it go 8 inches out? Does it go 10 inches out? I have picked stuff up 6-7 inches deep with this thing, so I know it goes a little bit deeper than 5 inches, but the smaller coil really focuses in all of its power. This sucker is a powerful little tiny coil. It picks up the minutest little tiny pieces of gold, so that's why I have it instead of the 2300 over here today.
I read a thing one time about this mountain range and how the gold is derived from the weathering of a bunch of veins that are all throughout over here. It'll be carried down with the gravels, and the gravel is really kind of built up the coarsest at the edge of the mountain, so at the very bottom of the mountain. Well, that formation that I showed you guys that's right there on the bottom part of the mountain. So it's in line with historical reports of where to find gold here. So we'll keep on this spot. It's funny that somebody had already been here and dug out all of that fossilized gravel. That could be a sign. They didn't find much, so they just gave up and moved on because there wasn't much there. But I'll do my due diligence on it and see what we can find out of it. But guys, in the past I've talked about researching and looking into areas, reading old books and finding out the geology of your claims and the land. If I had any advice to give for a new prospector or anybody, would be try to do a lot of research on the area that you're working on, and then after a while go back and revisit it all over again, because you'll pick out new stuff that you didn't see before.
Got something all the way up here, so we're gonna dig that. We'll see what this one is. That's the last target of the day. It looks like she finally got smart and decided to get out of that hot old sun. She wants to get up here in the action and find a place to lay down up here. Let's get the scoop, get the pick. Get up this hill. But it's gotta be right there. There it is. What are you? In the hand. Oh, I just heard a clink. The ground's wet, so it makes it a pain in the butt. In the hand. That's it. Little tiny piece of metal. So we'll throw that in our prescription bottle. We're gonna get out of here. The bugs, I don't know if you guys can see them, but the bugs are starting to get hot and heavy. Gonna head back up the hill, go grab that quick sample, and we will get out of here, guys. If I find anything interesting in this stuff, guys, I'll definitely be back to let you check it out. Get this stuff home here, 2 gallons of material. But this is where I gotta pay attention. Walking down hills is more dangerous than going up hills. And when you're carrying a bucket full of material, there is a good likeliness that you could fall. But hey guys, thanks for coming along on the ride today. Hope you guys learned something. I'll be back to this spot again for sure. I'm gonna bring the 2300 with me just to go over it with that thing too. My lucky shungite didn't bring me any luck today, but maybe it will the next time I'm here. You guys have a good day. Smash out that subscribe button. We'll talk to all you guys later.